To it, man. She brought back, man, with another ass. We got our Warriors on upset alert versus Grizzlies NBA breakfast ball, man. Let's get straight to it, man. Hey,
tonight in the end,
I ain't they can't take nothing lightly, obviously. I'm pretty sure the Warriors know that, but that boy Ja, I ain't gonna lie, he might just go crazy. I don't really know though. I think the Warriors got the advantage, but because they at home too. I do hope the Warriors win because I feel like they're a better team than the Grizzlies, and I would rather play the Grizzlies if we beat the Kings. But we'll see.
NBA, the Warriors take on the Grizzlies. The winner of this game earns the right to take on
I don't know why they do pause
seeded
frames like this. I had watched them yesterday. I was like, bruh, is my shit glitched? They just have freeze frames or something.
Warriors on upset alert tonight.
I don't think so. I think the Grizzlies look pretty terrible. There's a ton to play for here for Golden State. The difference between
terrible, but they're like
Houston,
what, 3 games behind the 3-seed Lakers,
and the Thunder is as big of a
but shit, maybe
difference as we've seen in the play-in situation. Like that's the difference between being arguably favored as the 7 seed over the 2 seed and drawing dead against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I think they've had everything in the world to play for, and I think that the Warriors will win the game. I think that they'll cover the spread. I think Memphis will fight for the 8 seed. But it's also our first data point of figuring out if the Warriors can actually be a contender this year, because
now
I want to know if playoff Jimmy is still a real thing. Like, I know that Steph Curry
he played good the last game, so let's just stop the playoff stuff, bro. Nigga, I think he just... Well, maybe you can keep that up, but because you can basically say the Clippers game was a playoff game, I guess. So yeah, maybe, but I just think he knows when to try. Like, nigga, all right, I'm finna go now. Like, I'm finna go now.
But
you had to give it all in that Clippers game.
Jimmy's been there because of the threat of Jimmy Butler. But
bro just wasn't trying. I was like, bro, this nigga is not that good, bro. Bro getting 11 and 15, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You just be foul baiting and shit. But then he started kind of hooping for like, the last couple games? Getting 28, 30, and okay. I'm like, oh, all right.
Jimmy Butler be dominant on the Warriors.
They just, like, that's the only way. They scare the other team. Like, if Draymond start putting fear in niggas, like I heard he did in against the Celtics 2022 or something, but other than that, they don't really got enough talent. But sometimes it's not even about that. So
he's tough. We know he's not on the injury report. All of that stuff, and I think they can win without Jimmy Butler at 100% this game. But they can't go forward. But if you guys could put up those stats again on Jimmy Butler, there's a few things here that I think you should point out. Like, the minutes are fine, but normally in the playoffs he's 38 to 40 minutes a game. He's definitely in the low 20s normally in the playoffs in terms of points per game. But the field goal attempts per game, it's the lowest of his career by more than 2 shots per game.
And he was not looking to shoot in that last game against the Clippers.
He hasn't been looking to shoot a lot since he's been with the Warriors.
He can't.
If the Warriors are going to make a run, he needs to be playoff Jimmy, because Steph can't do it all by himself. So
no one can do it by themselves.
Really interested in
we need to talk about that. All this LeBron carries his team where no one can carry like LeBron and all that talk, bro. At the end of the day, he might have got to the finals by himself, bro, or by himself. No one can win this shit by themselves, bro. No one, nigga. LeBron, Kyrie, AD, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Curry, Clay, KD, Green, Andre Iguodala. Like, this shit is never about, no one's doing it by themselves. Tatum last year with the super team, biggest super team ever, hardest team ever to beat. I guarantee you they're gonna win this year if they don't get hurt. Like, bro, no one's doing it by themselves.
Or against the Rockets, whenever it really begins in your mind.
And then, and it's funny, I guarantee you when the Celtics win this year, that's when they finally are going to call them a super team. Like, this ain't the best shooting team ever, the hardest team to beat ever. Like, it ain't. It's like, damn, no one ever going to call this team a super team? Like, nigga, I know it's a super team. Like, I don't know about y'all, but That's crazy.
Have
Like, it's just a
next
good
element in
constructed
his
team.
game,
Nigga, that's
like
a
he's
super
had
team. What the
with
hell?
2 trips to the finals, another trip to the Eastern Conference Finals. At this point of his career, I honestly don't know.
Look, I know they're favored by 7 tonight at home to beat Memphis, and Memphis did not end the season playing great basketball.
True.
You know, they've got an outlier, obviously, in their best player, John Morant, who can take over a game. I'm with you. Of
course.
This should be an easy. This
Stop
should be a
it. Stop
10-point
it
win.
there. Stop right now. Them niggas barely won the other game. When Ja had got in trouble for the shit, even though Buddy was doing it too. Them niggas barely won that game.
For
He had to
Golden
drop
State.
50.
What's fascinating, though, like, we know what we're getting out of Steph Curry.
And it wasn't as intense as it's probably going to be this game.
Consistent, right? But if Jimmy Butler doesn't come to play, they're one and done. Like, they're not advancing against anybody.
I tend to agree.
Because they need Jimmy Butler on the court, and he does not look for a shot as much. He defers to the greatness of Steph Curry. So, look, I don't think they lose tonight.
I can't wait to
But
see what
I'm
happens
not
tomorrow.
sold on
The
them.
Kings, man. They don't got Malik Monk, which he matters a little, but that don't really matter. They got, we'll see, bruh. Oh, I just need somebody to just step up and play like a fucking NBA player, man. Not just an NBA player, a pro, like somebody, one of them point guards, Exum or Dinwiddie. Hopefully, B. Will can come back, but I doubt it. Just give me 20, bro. Come on.
Them just yet, especially if he goes out there. He's going to play. They already said that. He's not even on the injury report. But, man, that knee took a shot. And there's a reason he could barely get up and down the court. I'm sure they've all done the stem and whatever else you do.
That honestly was a foul, too, but they just let him
they'll
play.
beat
I remember
Memphis,
that play.
And then they get Houston. And if I'm
But
Houston,
ain't it funny, though? I
I
have a
can't
lot to
wait
say.
for it
Ain't
to
it
come
funny? Hold on. That, like, randomly in the fourth quarter, it's a flip. I mean, a switch flip, yeah. All of a sudden, nigga, you could just hand check. All of a sudden, you could just foul. Like, all of a sudden, though, like. And I think it might be true. I heard people say people don't want to see physical shit. Like, they don't want to see the NBA be physical. But you got some people that do. And then I think that's the reason why they only allow it in the fourth. Because they said people didn't really like, I guess that's why they stopped letting it be so physical, because it wasn't entertaining to people. I don't know what demographic that is, because that shit entertaining to me. But so I think for the fans that do like physicality, they let you have it a little bit in the fourth quarter, which is weird as hell, because it's just a flip. It's a switch flip. All of a sudden, you could just foul, like, damn near, and it's nothing, like. But then, like, I don't really like that, bro. You just got to keep it consistent, bro. Like, I don't know.
And then they get Houston. And if I'm Houston, I can't wait for you to come in.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that matchup.
Like, this is really interesting with Jimmy
I like the
Butler
playoffs
because,
this
you know,
year.
he's not a
It
guy
should have
that's
been one
gonna
of the
shoot from
teams.
a
Should have
high
been us for
percentage
sure in the first one.
outside
Like,
the arc.
we shouldn't have been in the play-in, bro. But it is what it is.
Gotta be
Injuries.
that guy that drives into the hoop, that gets
what
the
it
10,
is.
that gets the dunks, that gets the potential foul shots. And if you don't have your explosiveness, if you can't get by people, if that thing is bothering you to that point, does that eliminate his ability to get to the rack?
Well,
And
who's
so
your
that's
next
a big-
option?
Right.
Is the problem. We disagree on pods, but
I like pods.
He had that one game where he knocked, I mean, he was shooting threes all over the place. But beyond that, I don't remember him really being a great shooter.
No, I mean, we don't want to do this whole thing right now. But I think he's got some upside. I think he's scrappy, and I think he definitely has the ability to win a playoff game.
Don't be surprised if this is a
But
close
Twitter's
game
so
or they're
annoying,
trailing
bro.
at halftime. Like that. that to me-
Everybody posting that Nico shit when he was like, he has no regrets on the trade.
it could be on the table.
Like, bruh, but the funny part is, if he said, I regret it, they're just gonna, anything he say, bruh, it's gonna be just either used against him or like how I was earlier when they was like, yeah, defense wins championships though. And they talking about, it was like, I think we was losing or badly or something. But it's like, nigga, we ain't even healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people still not out there, and they be just, bro, I don't know.
I just think he's the whole key to everything for them, because Steph's numbers with Jimmy, without Jimmy, like, he's been much better. But it feels like the reason for that is that teams are just respecting Jimmy Butler.
Sure.
Why wouldn't you? Guy's a Hall of Famer. He's been a gamer. He wanted out of Miami. Figured you didn't get the best version of him. All of those things. But the scouting report seems to now be, Yeah, he does all of the little things. He plays hard. He plays defense. He'll rebound for you. Traditionally, yes, he does get a ton of free throws. He gets to the rim. But if he's not looking to score, why do you need to give him a ton of attention away from Steph Curry?
Remember this, because they're one of the older teams, right? As far as, they've some youth when you get to the 6th and 7th man.
Pods.
Yeah, but they're an older team.
He's scrappy.
He's young.
He's terrible.
Fresh legs.
You win tonight, you get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. You get 4 days off, which a team like that needs. Because they just went into overtime against the Clippers. This is a must-win game tonight, obviously. You give them 4 nights off.
Yeah, I think they is going to win, though. Just because the seriousness of it. Like, you can't even play with this shit. And the fact that they do need to rest.
At least can go into the first round.
No doubt.
Well-rested and as healthy as
Well rested? Only 4 days? Damn. That's what well-rested is?
100%.
Hey there, thank you.
Hey, man. Y'all better tell me what y'all think about that, bro. I'm going. No cap.